Bullet For My Valentine is one of my favourite bands of all time. They're one of the main reasons why I play guitar, and they're still a huge influence on me to this day. These guys have been at the forefront of the metalcore genre for over 20 years now, and with the Poison Descendancy tour just around the corner, I thought we'd take a look at 5 unforgettable Bullet For My Valentine moments. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Picture the scene. It's the weekend, you've just got a PlayStation 2, you fire up Need for Speed Most Wanted and you hop in your BMW M3. You start flying down the freeway and the police are after you, and all of a sudden, Hand of Blood comes on. So like many others, this was my introduction to the band, and the only thing that I was really into at the time was my games alongside learning guitar. But little did I know that this game was going to introduce me to my brand new obsession, Bullet For My Valentine. Like I said, I think a lot of people discovered the band via this game, so having Hand of Blood on the soundtrack did absolute wonders for their career in the early days. I was already into metal at the time, but it kind of just started and ended with Metallica at that point. So when this song came on, it had everything that I loved about Metallica. I could hear the influence in there, but it was heavier in a whole new way. It felt new, inspiring, and fresh, and thus my introduction to Bullet For My Valentine and metalcore began. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you got into the band via this game, and be sure to share your memories. The 2006 Brixton show. So back in high school, we used to be able to access Google Video, if you remember that, and you could actually download the clips and videos off of that site. So in the thick of my Bullet For My Valentine obsession, I was searching for videos on Google Video in high school, and came across the full Brixton show, and I downloaded it, stuck it on my USB stick, got it home, and literally watched it over and over again for many years to come. After listening to the Poison album for so long on repeat, it was finally really cool to see live footage like I'd seen of Metallica and other bands. So this show is a really important moment for the band, as it shows things blowing up for them in real time. It pretty much documents the beginning of the absolute whirlwind of success that they were going to have thereafter. I'd say my favourite moment from that concert is when they start to play All These Things I Hate, and there's a close-in of Matt, and you can see a big emotional smile on his face as he's singing, and it's almost like he's thinking to himself, my god, we've done it, we've made it, it's happening, and this is it. The Temper Temper era. So like with all things, bands have their ups and downs, and in 2013, this band finally hit their low point. After having many years of success, sold out shows, back-to-back tours and albums, the cracks finally started to appear and rifts started to form within the band. I'd actually say it's prior to 2013 that things started to go south, as relentless touring was starting to get to them a little bit as the fever cycle started to come to an end. I think the rinse-repeat formula started to get to the band a little bit, so much so Matt went and even started a side project called Axe Wound, and I guess that was him trying to find the fun factor in music again. So in 2013, the band finally released their polarizing album Temper Temper, which is a huge miss for a lot of fans. By the way, I will say I do like the Temper Temper album, I really enjoyed it at the time, but we can't deny that it did ruffle some feathers. So everything just seemed different. This was not the Bullet For My Valentine that people knew and grew up with. The songs were more radio friendly, images changed, and the band were no longer writing as a team. So tensions were actually that high that Matt and Moose actually left poor Jay and Padge at home while they took off to Thailand to record and write what would be Temper Temper. And basically, according to Moose, once they got back, those demos that they recorded, they pretty much became the album. You can even see on some of the promo interviews that everybody was not happy. I mean, check out how awkward this interview is.
Less stressful kind of way of making a record, so that was another reason why we tried to eliminate that so we could capture it straight away.
Maybe not a high point in the band's career, but an unforgettable one for sure. What's this doing here? Oh yeah, congratulations, you've made it to the plugs part of the video. So I want to take a moment to mention my Bullet For My Valentine guitar lesson library. So if you've fallen prey to bad Bullet For My Valentine tabs in the past and there's a little bit of confusion there for you and you want to learn their songs properly, head over to my Bullet For My Valentine guitar lesson library, which is over on my Patreon page. This is my ever-growing series of Bullet For My Valentine guitar lessons where I break down their songs and teach you all the guitar parts. Members of the library can also vote and request what songs I do, so if you head over there and you don't see the song that you want to learn, get yourself signed up, put your request in, and you'll get full priority on what I do. The lessons are also available for one-off purchase as well, so you can just buy them outright rather than signing up monthly, and then that's yours to keep. So yeah, this is 100% the best way that you can support me and this channel. So if you want some Bullet For My Valentine guitar lessons that are in-depth and as accurate as I can get them, head over to my Patreon page and see what's over there. Padge's Army of Noise solo. So coming off the back of Temper Temper, fans were absolutely made up to hear the band go back to their original metalcore sound on the follow-up album Venom. I mean, even the name is like a little reference to the first album. There's a lot of great stuff on this one, but Padge's solo on Army of Noise is definitely a standout moment in the band's career. So complementing one of Bullet For My Valentine's most aggressive and heavy songs to date with his very sort of like whiplash-esque rhythms, Padge put down one of his best guitar solos, which is a true test of any guitar player's ability. So what's incredible about it is it's not only the speed that it's being played at, but it's the fact that he picks every single note rather than relying on things like hammer-ons and pull-offs in order to give the essence of speed. So this solo and song mark one of the band's heaviest moments, which a lot of fans were really happy about, and they even did a really cool live music video to go alongside it. So yeah, if you're a guitar player and you fancy a challenge and you want to go for some peak Padge playing, then this is definitely the guitar solo for you. The Matt Heafy collab. So as a lot of you who've been on the channel for a while now know, I'm not really into Trivium at all. However, I can't deny what a special moment it was to see the two bands at the forefront of the metalcore genre come together for a live performance of Tears Don't Fall in 2023. A lot of Trivium and Bullet For My Valentine fans absolutely lost their minds at seeing the two Matts on stage doing their thing together, and it pretty much sparked immediate talk amongst everyone of further collaborations down the line. And yeah, looking back, it did feel like a little bit of a teaser for what they were about to announce soon after, which was the upcoming Poisoned Ascendancy tour. So starting off in 2025, both bands are going to be celebrating 20 years of their respective first albums, which pretty much skyrocketed them into so much success. They're going to be touring together and playing those albums in full, which will make for another unforgettable moment in each band's career, and no doubt an unforgettable moment in the history of metalcore as a whole. I'll be at the Manchester UK date, so if you're going, be sure to come and say hi if you spot me. So there you go guys, that's 5 unforgettable Bullet For My Valentine moments. Be sure to leave yours down below and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.